10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high. Last daughter of a forlorn line shall guide him into history. Beneath the crypts, prophecies clash, the war of ancient enemies.
And hello, and should I say welcome back to Dark Messiah, which if you're around for a bit, you know, is a Let's Play already begun, but then I ran into major issues with my graphics card, and well, I don't have the save files anymore, so I need to restore it, and I said to myself, well, the first few episodes that I recorded weren't that great, I had a lot of graphic bugs, I was really bad at cutting episodes together, so I thought, well, maybe I should just restart the game, which is what I am about to do. I'm going to restart the whole game from the start. So, if you have already seen it, yeah, I don't think you want to watch this until maybe episode 20 or something, because I'm going to do the same thing. I will never run through this game. I will try to show you as much as possible, because this game is super awesome. It has tons of detail. It's also really old, and one of the first titles that made me hate Ubisoft, because they pushed it out way too early. It was buggy as something, and well, they never really fixed it, and fans actually fixed most of the things, and they never released the source code. It is based on Source, so there should have been tons of mods, but they never released the code, so nobody could mod it. And there are a few multiplayer mods, so that are making the multiplayer kind of playable, but also kind of not. As I said, it's a really old game. It's not really that good looking anymore, but it set really high standards at the time, and it still has some standards that haven't been reached yet. And I will point out these things while we are playing. But first off, let's go to the options, because I kind of noticed something. Lean left, lean right was inverted. Alright. And, oh yeah, maybe I should show you the video options, just so you can have a good laugh. Yeah, this is standard, but this here. Anti-aliasing mode 4x. Alright. Wait for vertical cinch, I can actually switch that one off. But I need DirectX version 9, and when I played this the first time, my PC wasn't able to reach version 9 actually. I needed to buy a new graphics card. First time I bought a graphics card myself. Fond memories, and my whole PC died. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, and about the paths that we are about to choose. because I still need to figure out if I'm going to do it the same way I did earlier. I talked about doing hardcore. Problem with hardcore is that it makes the game really, really hardcore. And yeah, if I would take the magic route, I would play hardcore. If I am going the melee route, I will take hard. On the rogue route, you definitely want to take normal. Because otherwise, on hardcore, everyone will spot you on the spot and you kind of just can run away and have to wait for a ton of time. And go with normal. If you want to have a rogue, go with hard. If you want to have a warrior, and go with hardcore if you want to have a magician, because magicians are super overpowered in the late game. Same goes for warriors, but warriors are super underpowered in the beginning. It's not a well-balanced game sometimes, and I would try to play it in a way where it is balanced and where it's fun to look at. So I'm going with hard, but feel free to choose the hardcore mode if you so desire. And I press OK now and shut up so you can listen to the intro. Or not. Finally, after years of practice and study, Master Fenric is taking...
Master Fenric. Where are you?
I'm here, Sarah. Now listen. In the room ahead, there's an altar with a spider artifact.
Oh, the spider artifact.
We'll need it to get to the Shantiri crystal.
Okay, so...
My voice will guide you. And have no fear. I'll be watching over you.
I will have no fear, Master Fenric, for I am a warrior, a young warrior without any weapons, but still, I am a warrior. So, what you might find is the first thing that you see, that you don't see in a lot of games, is that I have a body, and this body actually feels great in the world. Like, when I'm going to the left and to the right, you can see how I'm leaning in. That's not me leaning. I could lean. It would look like this, kind of. Whoosh, whoosh. But you actually have the feeling that you have a body in the world, which is not the feelings that you have in a lot of games, which makes this really, really great. Also, if I'm like sprinting, it pops up and down, and if I stop sprinting, he will go a few steps, and all that good stuff. And it just makes me happy that I can play this game again, and hopefully the recording is working. So, let's have a look around here, because we are kind of in a crypt, in a catacomb. So, let's activate my first magic. The first magic that I learned is the dark vision. Allows you to see in the dark. I will talk about skills later, but right now let's concentrate on this thing, because I think that I will use the first episode to for you telling me if I should be more of a magician, more of a warrior. I'm not talking about these things, because I want to take some of these, but they're not really interesting. I do that at the end of the episode, when I have my first skill points, but right now, let's concentrate on this whole area and just hear the chiming of the chains. Whatever that sound is. But okay, I cannot read these. These seem to be ancient runes. But there are a lot of skulls behind this skull-formed... What do you call that? Metal bars? Portcullis? I don't know. And spider lights. I want a spider light. Why don't I have a spider light? Okay, press O to show and hide your objective. Okay, now we did that. What are these, by the way? Oh yes, this is my magic, by the way. Oh, see in the darkness. These are looking weird. And we have a big statue here of whoever that is. Let's continue. Oh, a spider key. And it's magic, it's floating and it's turning around itself.
So far, so good.
Let's use it.
Use the spider key we found, Sarah.
By the way, do you see the thing in the middle? That is how well I'm hidden. Like here, I don't have any white bars. You have a bit of white bars. If I duck down, I have more. And if I have the full white bar, I'm invisible. If I had some rogue skill, I would sit here and nobody will notice me. Just so you know.
Pull the lever, Sarah.
Oh god,
Then hurry through the far gate.
At least it looks like a grave. Is there anything in here? Oh, just rests of bones. Bones and skulls everywhere. Okay, let's pull it. Whoa.
Try again. You won't always have the luxury of a second chance.
Oh, Yes, thank you, Master Fendrick. For the second chance. Okay, let's sprint through here. Whoa. Barely made it. Another sarcophagus. Sarcophy? I don't know the English translation. Oh, hello. I would call you Jim. Jim the Skull.
See the planks around that pillar? They look weak. See if you can break them.
Jim, show me the way. Whoosh. Go there, Sarah. Okay, Jimmy showed us the way. So let's do the thing that I love the most in this game.
Have to go up here.
Kick
Jump
things.
on that chain and climb.
Actually makes the combat different, which is fun.
Physical obstacles will be the easiest you face in this life, sir. Now is your chance to conquer them.
Yeah, I can grab objects and throw them, which was new by then. Yeah, you have to imagine that all of the stuff I'm doing here was new, like kicking in things, throwing
Use
around
the
stuff.
spell I taught you, sir.
Not many games
and
have
the
done
dark will hold no secrets for you.
Whoosh. And there's a big statue hanging on the single chain. No, it's not even hanging there, it's just leaning against this wall. I guess it hasn't fallen over for hundreds of years. Let me just pass through. Jump up here, jump down here. What's this?
See if you can open the chest. You never know what you might find.
What is that?
If you see a weapon,
Some kind of beast,
go ahead and
clearly.
pick it up. There will be fighting ahead.
Okay. Let's open the chest. Oh, a sword. Good thing Master Fenric knew. So, combat.
The rope. Cut the rope.
But again, and whoosh again. So, combat works as following. I can just swing it round like
Slice
this.
through the rope. That should help.
I can block. And I can go in different directions and do different swings. And it will actually kind of calculate where the swing is going, how fast it is going, and if I hit things. So, like this way, I can still hit the rope. Because it's passing through the left. Which was really a new feature.
Think. Adapt. Pick that creature back and watch it fall.
During that time.
Careful.
And
The undead
some games still haven't figured it out. That
Impel
this
them
kind
to
of
make
combat
sure
is
they
actually
don't
super
rise
fun.
again.
Just think about the
I'll
last Far
do my
Cry.
best to heal you.
Oh yeah, we are doing Stone Age and everything's really based, but we don't have a melee
Now is
system.
the time to use
It's
your
just
combat techniques.
hit the melee button until enemy falls over. I really have to move away from him, by the way, because he will hit me every time I'm off. Ah, damn it. Remember correct, Master Fenric will actually heal me. Come on. Also, wounds on enemies was a new thing. Like that didn't happen before. Why are you not dying? I think. Oh, yeah.
Give me a moment to open this door.
There's someone.
Black guards. Here. Hired swords they are. But I can feel the scheming hand of the necromancers behind them.
The
So they
necromancers.
too are after the Shantiri crystal.
You want me to fight these guys? They're necromancers. I have like a shitty short sword and I can see in the darkness. Damn it, Master Fenric.
Kick him over the edge. Be efficient, Sarah.
That's it for you, Blackguard. What? Another one?
Use the spikes to your advantage. Kick him.
Ooh. You are too smart for me. Not smart enough, dickhead. Oh, there's another one. How many are there? Where's he? Oh shit, he has a bow. He has a bow. Yeah, I don't want him to be where the bow is shooting. You can't get me. I will get you now.
You're a dead man.
Well, you shouldn't have reloaded when I was watching you. There's another one. Where are you?
Don't move.
Take this. And this. And this. And... Oh, I miskicked there. It's like misclicking.
Here too.
Just worse.
And break the planks and the shells fall. What happens next? Finish it.
Stay down, bitch.
Use more time to hone your skills if you wish.
I can hone my
I'll keep the
skills.
portcullis open.
This game is actually based around using the area around you for combat. So even if you're playing like a thief character or not a really good fighter, you still have a chance to fight the enemy. And you can do it always, which makes this pretty great. Let's see if I can find the quiver. Yeah, and they were also the first game that made this kind of thing possible. You see how it's burning now? Whoosh. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't sound good. This sounds like a lot of flies. Also, things like items are burning. Not this barrel. Oh, no, this is burning. So I killed throw this burning barrel and stuff, which was all new. Like, I don't think that you get as a younger person how great this is, but this is actual real nostalgia here. And I got a skill point, and I will use it later, not right now, as I will climb this ladder and drink my healing potions. And end this level. No! Yeah, I misjumped. Okay, I guess you will see the fight again. I forgot that you need to hold space to climb off
Time to
ledges.
hone your skills if you wish.
Okay, the last guy will come
I'll
again.
keep the portcullis open.
Okay, let's do this quick. This is kind of a cheap fighting style, but you will see when the harder enemies arrive. It actually makes sense. Yeah, I can make sword swords, that's why I cannot kick. Also, I am a magic student. That's why I don't have any stamina at all, I guess. So
What now, Master Fenrig?
I
We're
think I
done
can
for
kick
now.
forever, but I cannot
Let us
like
hope that you will
sprint
be
for
as
10
efficient
seconds
in
and kick.
future tasks.
because
This
that's
is
way
only
too
the
much
first
for good
step
old
on a
Seraph here.
long road.
Okay, so let's talk about skills before I end this. So I get skills. I don't get skills for killing enemies. I get skills for doing objectives,
Open
finding
the door,
special places.
Sarah.
Shut
I
up.
command you.
Yeah, command me as long as you want to. I am telling stuff to my viewers. So I can.
We have other work to do, Sarah. Now hurry.
Good. So I will get skill points for doing extra stuff, like doing objectives, finding secret
There is
places.
no time to dawdle, Sarah.
Shut up, man. Okay, so I need to decide if I want to go more in the magic direction.
We have other work to do, Sarah.
Yeah,
Now
or
hurry.
if I want to go into the combat direction. In the combat direction, I can do this melee stuff, like here allows you to live unlimited and so on. So far, you can read it yourself, actually,
Open the door, Sarah. I command you.
because I'm getting talked to every 10 seconds. Yeah. So I can disarm enemies later. I can
There
do
is no
jumping
time to
attacks
dawdle,
and stuff.
sir.
I can get stronger. I can have more critical hits and accuracy. This will give me access to katanas and things, and this will be more like big swords and sword
Open the
fighting
door, Sarah. I
and
command you.
shields and things. While this is giving me more strength, which will make me do more damage. And the last thing is adrenaline,
There
which
is
we
no
talk
time
about
to
when we are
dawdle,
fighting.
Sarah.
So now magic, flame arrows, ice, fire traps, fireballs, electric, inferno, all your heart desires,
We have other
and
work to do,
telekinesis,
Sarah. Now
healing,
hurry.
charming, sanctuary, and weaken enemies. And then of course I have the stamina thing, which I will
There is no
activate
time to
pretty
dawdle,
soon
Sarah.
because I really need the stamina the way I'm fighting. And alertness, I don't need the alertness right now, but can get interesting later. So if I'm going in the magic directions,
Open
I
the
need
door,
the
Sarah.
telekinesis
I
and the
command
freeze
you.
as fast as possible. Because with the telekinesis I can get good stuff right at the beginning, and the freeze spell is
We
just
have
awesome,
other work to
as
do,
you
Sarah.
will discover.
Now hurry.
But if you want to go more into the melee direction, I will of course start with the melee direction. It's just that I kind of need to decide
Open
right at the beginning.
door, Sarah. I command you.
Shut up, Fenrik. I need to decide that on the beginning because it will be difficult
We
later.
have other
So
work to do,
just
Sarah.
write it in the comments
Now hurry.
if you want to see a melee character or a magic character. No matter what you will choose, I will keep the fights interesting. I will not just stand around and stab enemies
There
as
is
they
no
fall over.
time to dawdle,
because
Sarah.
this combat system is awesome, and you will see later why. kind of don't want to spoil it, but well, just write in the
Open
comments
the
if you
door,
want to see
Sarah.
a magic
I
man
command
or
you.
a combat boy. So let's. I kind of have this idea that I need to go through this door. I don't know why. I will do it now. Are you happy, Master Fenric? Door slowly opening.
Now take that crystal. You'll have a use for it a half a world away. For today was just the beginning, my boy. Let us return home, and I'll show you the next step in your education.
Why are you saying education so weird, old man? I am a young boy. An innocent young boy. I'm not into your dirty talk. Problem with this loading screen is that I cannot read them in time. Because they are like 5 seconds. The game came out, it was of course like 3 minutes long.
Sareth, my faithful disciple.
Hello.
Your father would be proud to see you this day. Initiated
anything
into the
about my
arts of magic, a fierce and noble warrior.
Yeah, I can see in the
You have
darkness.
all that you need to achieve your destiny.
Totally, I have
But you
shots.
won't achieve it here.
Yeah.
Your future is out there, in a distant land. I'm sending you to the free city of Stonehelm to meet a wizard named Menelag. He and I have certain mutual interests.
You're pedophiles, just say.
Right now, he's looking for an artifact called the Skull of Shadows. And unfortunately, he's unable to progress any further in his search.
Or find a less edgy
At
name.
least not without this.
Oh.
The Shantary crystal that we retrieved.
Nice haircut.
It was worth our pain to retrieve it, don't you think?
I
Take
fought
it to
blackguards
Menelag and
with
help him
short
get the
swords.
skull. Once you do, I think you'll know what's expected of you next.
Don't touch me, please.
However, my dear boy, I am not sending you alone. You'll need a guide, a companion, perhaps even a guardian.
Okay.
She may even teach you a few other things.
Alright.
What is your bidding,
Oh,
my
titty ghost.
master?
One can travel lighter than two, Sareth.
Am I to protect this boy?
Oh, yes, please.
Fear not. This won't hurt a bit.
What won't hurt a bit? Be kind, titty ghost. I've done nothing to you.
By the way, my name is Xana.
Xanax? Alright. Stonehelm, finally, in spite of Master Fenric's hint, there might be some excitement. It has been a long, dull journey, I wonder. Once I have the crystal, Lord Menelag, he take me on expedition to obtain the Skull of Shadows. Anything as long as I don't have to spend another 2 weeks staring at horse ears. I'll be happy.
There is Sarah.
And this is where I end the first episode, and just write in the comments if you want to see Combat Boy or Magic Man. And yes, I know that I am calling the one a man and the other one a boy. There's a reason to it. And anyway, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care.